Number 1. About 6 years ago, me, my sister, her best friend, and my parents went to Six Flags Magic Mountain during the day. While we were there, we walked to the part where the carnival games were. There was a half-size basketball court where they had people shoot 3-pointers for some prizes. Me and my sister's friend were watching people shoot them while leaning on the fence that bordered the court. This is when it happened. As the person we were watching took their shot, and as the ball was in the air traveling towards the hoop, the ball froze mid-air. The guy shooting the ball froze, the person running the game froze, and all the people in the amusement park froze. It was dead silent for about 2 seconds, until everything just went back to normal. The ball hit the hoop, he misses, and everything was back to how it was. Time literally stopped for about 2 seconds, and right after it came back, I turned to my sister's friend, and she turned to me, and we both freaked out and told each other what happened, and we both experienced the same thing. We ran to my sister and my parents and told them what had happened and asked if they felt it too. And they looked at us like we were crazy. Only me and her felt it happen, and I've been thinking about that for years. Time literally stopped for a few seconds, and I have no clue if there's an explanation for it. Number 2. Before I read the next post, the user asked me not to link the post or show their username, but luckily I am able to share it here on YouTube. I lived with my grandparents growing up and moved away when I was 17. On one visit back to their house, I was very surprised to see a hole in the house. It was under a window about a foot off the ground. The house is wooden with horizontal boards. It looked like the foundation had twisted because the boards were warped, so they bulged under the window and then curved into the corner. One of the boards seemed to have popped and been removed. There was a hole in the house that went all the way through the wall under the window. I thought that was pretty strange, but I don't remember talking about it to my grandpa. I went back where I lived. About maybe 2 years later, I visited again, and the house wasn't warped anymore. The boards had been replaced and were straight. The house had been painted. So one day, I mentioned to my grandpa that there had been a hole in the house last time. He didn't say I was crazy, but he said that he didn't remember there ever being a hole in the house. When I think about it, that is something that would probably be fixed immediately, not left for a week or more. I think I visited for a week or so. I don't know if I made up the whole thing or if he forgot or what. Thank you very much for watching my video, and if you have any weird stories, share them down below, and I may share them in the next video. I shall see you next time, but for now, please, take care.